February 29th. Hopped out of bed, said, I'm going to go break a board today with my bare hands. Now, this is not a normal thing that I do. I've never done karate. And at that point, I've got other things that I want to do with my hands. I don't want to break my hand. But is this really a wise decision for me to do? Mr. Contest Master, fellow Toastmasters, honored guests, I went to this board breaking seminar. I was looking for a success formula. I come across a lot of barriers in my life, and I kind of get stuck. I'm not able to go where I want to go. Something holds me back. And I thought by going to this, somehow, some way, I was going to be able to transform into a successful formulation how I could overcome any barrier in my life. Amazingly, I found that. There's 3 steps to the formula. The first one is to actually decide. Have you ever done anything without making a decision? It's really impossible. So we made a decision that I was going to break the board. Second thing I was going to do was put a plan in place. Without a plan, it's just chaos. Third thing that we're going to do is we're going to actually act on that plan. So I now have a success formula from going to the board breaking seminar. Just as an example, the seminar was in Madison. To get there, I had to decide that I actually wanted to be there. To get there, I used Google Maps. And then I actually had to act and drive there so I could be in that scenario to get the formula that I was needing. So when I walked in, they gave us a board. It was blank. They gave us a marker. Sat in a huge circle. Now there's about 40 people in the room. And they asked us a question. They said, who are you here for? So I wrote me. I was here for me. Because there's things that I want to get accomplished that I haven't gotten accomplished yet. Then there's other people, like my wife Jan on the bottom. And I said, there's barriers that come up in our scenario between husband and wife that I want to be able to resolve so that we can move past that and enjoy our life and get on with the really good parts of it. Third thing, to be the best dad. Because it's not good enough to be good. It's not good enough to be good. I'm their only dad. They deserve the best. So to do that, I need to put a plan in place. I've decided to be that for them. Put a plan in place and act on it. And now, the fourth area is that my past doesn't equal my future. My past, there's no tragedy really in my past. But what amazes me about that is our future is going to be exponentially more abundant and absolutely amazing. We also put a big X on the middle of it so we had something to aim at. Now, on the back of the board, we put our goals. What's your goal? What was this barrier for me? Well, my goal is to feed 1 million kids using the Zango meal packs. Now, to do that, I have to put a plan in place, because I've already made the decision that it's going to get done. But now I put a plan in place, and now we're acting on it. It doesn't happen overnight. It's a pretty big goal. There's a couple of other skills that need to be increased. One being courageous. Expanding your comfort zone. So, the first time you gave a speech, you might have a different comfort zone than after you give your 100th speech. Your comfort zone expanded. It didn't exactly come back. So belief transfer was my second skill. Belief transfer was, I believe that I'm feeding 1 million kids, and I'm just going to take a couple of other people with me to make a difference with them. So we physically got ready. After we emotionally got ready, we had to get prepared. They showed us how. They grounded us. You ever see a bow and arrow? Stretch out, pull it back. That's what we were doing. 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to bust through the board. Unfortunately, I hit the board, and it didn't bust.
Oh.
Now there's 40 other people in the room, all of which are women, and I was the last one done, last one to go. Needless to say, I did not want to be the only person to not break the board. So we did it again. 1, 2, 3. Busted the board. And I got the incredible blessing of not busting the board the first time. You decided, you planned, and you acted. The results might have not been what you were looking for. Repeat the process. Decide, plan, act. Maybe you know somebody that's got a barrier in their life. Make a difference for them. You might just change their life.